touch on where we're going with the A2L strategy in our portfolio plan. For our IDS, inverted ducted split systems, of course, you'll have the condenser and the air handler. All of those we have decided at Bosch, but for safety, all of the air handlers, all of the indoor coils will have factory installed A2L sensors on the evaporator coil. When we have a gas furnace or a third party furnace, either ours or someone else's, then we'll have a condenser outside and it'll be coupled with a case coil on top of the furnace. There will be a field installed accessory, A2L accessory kit
Oh,
that will
sure.
basically start the blower of the furnace and shut down the compressor of the condenser if there is a leak. Now, the IDS and case coil and furnace, it includes a factory installed A2L sensor on that evaporator coil in that case coil. When we
Excellent.
move to the Climate 5000 mini splits, we have determined and decided that all the units will include the A2L sensor on the evaporator coils in the air handlers as well. And that directly connects to the indoor unit's control board. Okay. In our water source heat pumps, we range from a half a ton up to 60 tons. So the equipment will include any water source heat pump that has over 4 pounds of refrigerant,
Hmm.
64 ounces,
Hmm.
will have a factory installed leak detection sensor installed internally and connected to that particular unit's controller. But that means that some factories are saying we'll put them on all the water source smaller than 4 pounds, but we determined that that really shouldn't be necessary if it's properly sized, installed, and operating correctly. Other factories have it as an option, but we will not require it. So remember the combination here: air source heat pumps, A2L sensors; water source heat pumps, 4 pounds and larger.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So you've actually went above and beyond because that 4 pound requirement puts you in that M1 standard. So technically, you wouldn't even had to have installed those A2L sensors on the other products under 4 pounds. But I've
Right.
seen this as many of our manufacturers are starting to look at this, going, you know what, we're just going to make sure we're going to be extra safe and we're just going to convert our entire product line over. So I've been kind of anticipating that, but now we know for sure. So we're going to see our refrigerant leak detection sensors on all of our split systems, our ductless systems, and we will see them on our water source above 4 pounds in the Bosch product line.
That's
Okay,
correct.
very clear.
Now, one other thing about that, when we go to the water source, the people that are familiar with our water source heat pumps, with a control board in our heat pumps is called a unit protection module. It will now have a connector port, a plug for the A2L sensor on the new control
Hmm,
board.
sure, makes sense.